Tottenham have won 10 out of the last 11 games against Fulham. Gareth Bale is now out for a couple of weeks, confirmed by Jose Mourinho. And if Tottenham win against Fulham on Wednesday, we can go second in the Premier League. This is the match preview, Spurs v Fulham. Welcome back to another video. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. So this is the match preview video. Tottenham Hotspur v Fulham in the Premier League at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. The kickoff time will be 6 p.m. kickoff on Wednesday evening, and the game will be live on Amazon Prime. In this video, I'll be going through all of the Tottenham team news, the team's form, all of the match facts and stats, all of the match details, and the Tottenham predicted lineup, and my score prediction. Just before I get into today's video, make sure that you download the OneFootball app for all of the live football scores, results and news, as well as getting all of the latest Spurs news on this channel. You can also see it all here. Download the OneFootball app to keep up to date with everything Tottenham Hotspur, club news, transfer news, match information, videos, tables and results from all around the world. Don't miss out, and please do let me know what you think of this app. So going into this game, Tottenham Hotspur v Fulham in the Premier League. Spurs, it would be an understatement to say that Tottenham need a win. Not only do we need the 3 points in this game against Fulham, but we need a great display. We need good attacking football, and we need a couple of goals as well. Now, a win for Spurs could put Tottenham back up to second in the Premier League, just 3 points behind Liverpool. Going into this game, Tottenham are in very poor Premier League form because out of the last 4 Premier League matches, we've only picked up 2 points out of a possible 12. 1 point at Selhurst Park in the 1-1 draw against Crystal Palace, and then followed by 2 defeats. 2-1 defeat at Anfield, losing to Liverpool. A 2-0 home defeat against Leicester City. And more recently, on Sunday, the 1-1 draw against Wolves. Whilst Tottenham have only picked up 2 points out of a possible 12 in our last 4 Premier League games, Fulham have actually picked up 4 out of a possible 12, with 4 draws. A 1-1 home draw against Liverpool, a 0-0 home draw against Brighton, a 1-1 draw away at Newcastle, and most recently on Boxing Day, a 0-0 home draw against Southampton. Going into this game in the London derby against Fulham, Fulham are currently sitting in the bottom 3 in the Premier League. They have played 15 matches. They have won only 2 games so far this Premier League campaign. They have drawn 5 and lost 8. They have a goal difference of -10, and they have 11 points. Tottenham, however, we have played 15 games in the Premier League so far. We have won 7, we have drawn 5, and we have lost 3. We've got a goal difference of +11, and we have 26 points. Now, as I said earlier on in the video, a win for Spurs on Wednesday against Fulham would put Tottenham up to second in the Premier League. We would be level with Leicester and Everton on 29 points, but we would go second because of a much better goal difference. Let's get into the Tottenham Hotspur team news ahead of this game against Fulham in the Premier League. Gareth Bale is set to miss a few weeks with a calf strain, says Tottenham boss Jose Mourinho. The 31-year-old picked up an injury during Tottenham's 3-1 Carabao Cup quarter-final win over Stoke City just before Christmas. Jose Mourinho said, "I wouldn't say it's serious, but he does expect Gareth Bale to be out for a couple of weeks." Now, in addition to Gareth Bale's injury, Tottenham midfielder Giovanni Lo Celso will also be absent with a hamstring injury that will also keep him out of Tottenham's New Year fixtures. It is also expected that Lucas Moura and Carlos Vinicius will also miss this game in the London derby against Fulham. Let's get into a few of the match facts and stats going into this game. Spurs v Fulham in the Premier League, and Tottenham do have an excellent record against Fulham in Premier League history. Tottenham have won 10 out of the last 11 Premier League games against Fulham, and they haven't scored more than once in any of the last 13 league meetings against Spurs. And they have only won 3 of their 36 away league fixtures against Spurs. Spurs are winless in 4 league matches, which is our worst run since a similar 4-game spell between February and June 2020. And Fulham have drawn their last 4 Premier League matches, as many as in their previous 43 top-flight matches. Now, all of us Tottenham fans know that the concentration of the Tottenham Hotspur team in the last 10 minutes of matches is absolutely key, because Spurs have dropped a league-high 9 points due to goals conceded in the last 10 minutes of matches. But Tottenham are unbeaten in their last 7 Premier League London derbies, winning 3 and drawing 4. Now, Fulham, if they get a result against Tottenham on Wednesday, they could go 5 Premier League fixtures unbeaten for the first time since 2013, but they absolutely hate London derbies because Fulham have lost their last 13 Premier League London derbies, an all-time top-flight record. Tottenham have only had 22 shots in the second half of our last 7 Premier League matches, but on a good note and a very positive note, we've only lost 1 final league game in a calendar year, just once in our last 11 years. As I said, Fulham absolutely hate London derbies because they have only won 25 of their 131 Premier League London derbies. As we all know, Harry Kane and Heung-min Son have been on fire so far this season. Only 4 of Tottenham's Premier League goals this season have not involved Harry Kane or Heung-min Son. And Heung-min Son is only 1 goal short of 100 for Spurs in all competitions. Fulham have actually come into a bit of form of late. They have earned 4 points from their last 3 away games, as many as their previous 13 away matches in the competition. And their striker, Mitrovic, has scored in 3 of his 4 Premier League appearances against Tottenham Hotspur. Now, we all know that Harry Kane absolutely loves a London derby. He has scored 35 goals in Premier League London derbies, and that is only second to Thierry Henry's 43 goals. Going into this game on Wednesday at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, this will actually be the 99th competitive meeting between the two sides in the club's history. 98 games have taken place so far, Tottenham winning 51 of them, Fulham winning 18 of them, and 29 of the games have finished as a draw. As I mentioned earlier, Tottenham have beaten Fulham 10 out of the last 11 times in Premier League history. The last season that we played them was back in the 2018-2019 season. Of course, Fulham played in the Championship last season. But in the 18-19 season, Tottenham beat Fulham 3-1 at home and 2-1 away. And the last time that Fulham beat Spurs was back in March 2013 when they beat Spurs 1-0. The match officials for the London derby, Tottenham v Fulham, will be as follows. The referee will be Peter Banks. The assistants will be Dan Cook and James Manwaring. The fourth official will be Anthony Taylor. The video assistant referee will be David Coote. And the assistant video assistant referee will be Stephen Child. Let's get into my predicted lineup and my score prediction for this game. I'm going to start with the score prediction. I'm going to go for a 2-0 Tottenham Hotspur win. I think the Tottenham Hotspur have more than enough quality against Fulham to win this game, and it is all about getting that reaction from these very, very disappointing results that we've had in our last 4 Premier League games. Picking up just 2 points out of a possible 12 points is just not good enough, and Tottenham have a real opportunity now. We have got teams losing and drawing all around us, and it is about us picking up those 3 points and going second in the Premier League. So I am going to go for a 2-0 Tottenham Hotspur win with Harry Kane and Heung-min Son to get Tottenham's goals. My predicted lineup for this game against Fulham is as follows. Hugo Lloris in goal. Of course, he's our captain and our leader. And then I'm going to go for the back 4 of Serge Aurier to come back. I know Matt Doherty played against Wolves the other day, but I'm expecting that Serge Aurier will come back. At left back, I'm going to go for Sergio Reguilon, and then the centre-back pairing of Toby Alderweireld and Eric Dyer. And then in midfield, I'm going to go for Moussa Sissoko, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, and Tanguy Ndombele. And then the forward line of Steven Bergwijn, Harry Kane, and Heung-min Son. Thanks for watching today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please do put your score prediction and how you think Jose Mourinho will line up against Fulham in the comments section below. Can Tottenham get the 3 points, and can we go back up to second, only 3 points away from league leaders and champions Liverpool? Anyway, let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section below. If you don't subscribe to the channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button. Let's hope that Tottenham get the win, get the 3 points, and we finish 2020 with a win, going into 2021 in second place. Anyway, enjoy the game on Wednesday night. Stay safe and well, and come on you Spurs.